Hi, Forks Down Challengers and fellow Juicies. This is Lachelle, and I am wrapping up the end of day 6. This is day 6 of our 7-day reboot fast, and I'm here to report my progress. Today was interesting. Yesterday was a little rough because of some of my blood pressure issues, but today, a few of the girls and I had dizziness, lightheadedness, and weakness, which was really, really strange. But it was interesting that the three or four of us experienced these symptoms at the same time. And what we have read, as well as what we have been told, is that we need to incorporate more leafy greens into our juices because of the energy providing components that are found in these greens. And that will sort of help the lightheadedness and weakness subside a little bit. So today for my dinner, I've decided that I'm going to have what I'm calling my Greenerita. And so, yeah, so let's get started. First time doing a demo video, so bear with me here. All right, first we're starting with some nice leafy greens here, kale greens. For those of you who are unfamiliar with raw kale, this is what it looks like. Leafy greens. They have like little stems on the back. For the most part, I keep the stems on here, but I kind of clip the very ends of the stems because they tend to be very, very dirty and old. So I've got about 8 or 9 stems of fresh kale here, and for some people, some of us who like to cook kale, kale is great raw. It provides a lot of vitamins and minerals. Again, as I mentioned before, it provides energy. It's like liquid sunshine. It's like liquid energy. So it's good. So kale is good. It's not just used for soaking it in hot boiling water and salted pork or salted smoked turkey. Okay, you can drink this raw. Don't be afraid. Now, just as a side note before I get started, a lot of folks within the juicing community, as well as those of us in my group, realize that it's not so great to juice kale or other leafy greens using the juicer because it doesn't produce a lot of juice. It's better to use a blender and then manually extract the juice because you get far more results. You get far more liquid, rather. And but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to be using the juicer. So I have the kale, and next I have something else green. I have lots of green leafy cabbage, and I also have Granny Smith apples. So I'm really eager to get all these together. So that's what's in my Greenerita, as well as with a very small squeeze of lime. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and start the juicer here. What I normally do is I roll up my leaves. I roll them up, stuff them down in here, about 2 leaves at a time. I stuff them. Don't get my fingers in there at all. I'm trying to film this video, but I don't want to cut my fingers off. And you just gently push it down, and the juice, the little tiny bit of juice that's going to be produced using this kale is going to come out. So I'm going to continue this kale. Here it comes. And I'm going to push it down again, stuff it in, and push it down. It's not producing a lot of juice, like I said before, but it's okay. Get it down in there. And then we're going to chase it with some apples just to get some liquid in there. There we go. Some more apples down there. Some more liquid down there. Just to kind of push the kale out. Because as I said before, kale is not the easiest stuff to work with. So I'm popping some of the cabbage in there. Oh, whoa. usually doesn't make that rumbling sound. Really, normally very quiet, as I said before. As you can hear, it's just quiet. But the leaves don't go through very well, so that's why I'm just doing a little bit at a time. Get those in there. Cabbage juice. Yay! More apples. So I'm sort of alternating between the leaves and the greens because, again, the greens, they don't behave well in the juicer. But I don't want to pull out the blender right now. It's just too much. My workspace is pretty small, as you can see. So, that's it. I'm going to get some more apples in there. Apples produce a lot of juice. As you can see, they come through really nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish pushing my kale through. Break it up in small bunches. And then I'm going to chase it with an apple to kind of push that juice out. So again, we're going to put some kale through. And I'm going to chase it with an apple and push the juice through. Cabbage. A little bit more. Oh, I lost some. Chase it with the apple. It's filling up. It's going to be a really good green juice. I'm excited. My last bit of kale. Another apple to push it through. And my last bit of cabbage. I used 3 Granny Smith apples. Actually, no, I used 4 Granny Smith apples because I like it sweet. I used about 1/4 head of cabbage and 8 or 9 leaves, individual leaves of kale. And so I just tipped this forward a little bit just to get all of the juice. Okay. Turn off my juicer, and it has produced this much juice. It's about 24 ounces, a little shy of 750 cc's is what it says on here. So here's the juice, and here's the swag. Yummy. There's my green juice. I'm going to top it with just a little bit of lime. It's a lime, Lachelle, not a lemon. Okay? And I'm going to enjoy. Yum. Ooh, that's good. A Greenerita. Right here on day 6, this is my dinner. So, for those of you who are just catching our videos, again, you can do this too. It's not as threatening as it looks. Raw vegetables and fruit taste really, really good. No need to be afraid. And this is a good day. I'm drinking liquid energy, and it's not too late, so I still have some time to kind of hang out on a Saturday night and enjoy myself. But here's to day 6. See you tomorrow for the celebration. Good night. See you later.